in trying to understand the 5 elements, like wood is associated with gallbladder and liver. And wood is right at the bottom of the cycle, of the circle. So when I think about wood and gravity, it's like, so, you know, what's the quality of wood and how would wood change if you're in space? Like, for example, if the gravity in Mars is 1/3 of what it is here, you know, how would the quality of wood change? How would the quality of wood change in our body? How would the functions of the gallbladder and liver change in our body? You know, and subsequently, if that changes, it changes everything and the way you know, the different organs would interact as well. Or the quality of fire. You know, fire goes against gravity because fire burns upwards. You know, so what's the function of fire, which is associated with the heart and the small intestine, that would be different when we're in space? And earth. That's really interesting. You know, we call it earth, but in Chinese we call that tu, which could mean a lot of things, soil as well. But what are the qualities of earth? You know, in the Huangdi Neijing, the Yellow Emperor asked Qi Po once, like, you know, why is it that the earth is so heavy, but it doesn't sink? You know, why is that? And Qi Po said, well, because the earth itself has a suspension quality. That's what earth is about. Earth holds things in place. You know, earth is solid in that way, but then it holds things in place, and that's a quality that the earth has. So the whole model of macrocosm and microcosm, if we humans are going into space, then are we carrying earth with us as well in our bodies? You know, and something really interesting later, which I would share as we look at space medicine and what the astronauts are experiencing and how they are, you know, associated with what we can see through these 5 elements. And water, what about water? Water is linked with the kidney, and water expresses gravity because water flows downwards, you know. It's an expression of gravity. In space, you cannot really cry because your tears of water would react and behave differently. So then again, water is showing us gravity or the expression of gravity. So each of these elements would have a different relationship with gravity. Metal, you know, and you can take all these different words to have it at different levels of cosmology to look at. There's so much to talk about, and you can go on and on about it, and to get clues or hints, you know, to see like, okay, what map would be useful to help me understand medicine and physiology so that we know the most life-giving medicine, the most sustainable solution.